What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. Unfortunately, I was a little late this evening. I had to go eat dinner with the family. You know how that goes. Family first, and it lasted just a little bit longer than I expected. But I'm here, guys. I'm here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you. You know where you are. You in the fun zone, and you know who you're rocking with. You're rocking with the best, and it's not even close. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
What's going on, everybody in the chat? I see you out there. That sound good. Dirty Matt said I got the new truck to the house tonight. That's something positive. At least today, I found out it has a sunroof too. Awesome, awesome, my brother. Awesome. What's going on, Earl? I'm here. I know I'm a little late, man. Unfortunately. Shout out to everybody out there. Fly 327. What's going on? Dwayne, J Man, Obi Hindu, Dirty Max. Let me see. Turtle RC, Lightning in the building. What's going on? How you doing? Let's see who else is out there. Ooh, y'all been chatting it up. Appreciate you guys. Wild Bill, what's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right, get traction. Jersey Style, I see you. Abe Foreman, what's going on? How y'all doing this evening? Yeah, just hanging out, man. Just hanging out with the family, man. You know how it go, man. I honestly didn't think I was gonna make it. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate you guys for coming hanging out. Jersey Style said, hello, Urban, J Man, and everyone. What's going on? Jersey Style. What's up, J Man? J Man said, what's up, Ty? Get traction said, smash that like button. Absolutely. 18 in the chat. Shout out to everybody out there. Big Nephew RC said, what's good, everyone? What's going on? A Foreman said, IRL, then RC. Absolutely. Dirty Matt said, it is what it is. Family comes first. Absolutely. Peep Show in the house said, hey, what's going on? Michael, how you doing? Welcome in. He said, hey, everyone, what's going on? OB said, Ty, my guy, what is going on? Wow, Bill said, doing great, Ty. He said, hi to Michael, what is going on? VDVC, what's going on? Welcome into the live. How you doing, brother? Everybody, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We're just hanging out a little bit. Let's see what we can pull up. Man, hey, I'm not gonna lie. We looked at that two-wheel drive. What is that thing? The Armor Quake. That thing, I know it's a two-wheel drive car, but I don't know what it is about it. That thing is just calling my name, bro. I don't know why. But I probably won't do it. I want to get something pretty big. I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and get that Notorious. That'll probably be my next purchase, man. Go ahead and get that Notorious. Gonna get that out the way. And probably something gas. Definitely. I want to get something big, man. I want a larger pasture, but I need to get I need to get another ramp too. Ooh, wait, them ramps are expensive. That's the only thing about it. Man, I'm trying to tell you. That's crazy how much them ramps cost. But a lot of people build their ramps too. That's the thing about it. A lot of people build their ramps, make some pretty cool ramps. Shout out to RC Empire, Texas with that $5 holla. Shout out to RC Empire, Texas. Y'all know the dude drop his link in the chat. Appreciate you, my friend. Let me see. CVO Hobo in the building. What's going on? G Carter, what's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Fly, CVO Hobo in the house said, hey, Ty, OB, Wild Bill, J-Man, Dirty Max, James, Flat 327, Turtle, aka Lightning, Earls RC, Dwayne, Get Traction, Big Nephew, Jersey Style, Abe Foreman, Michael and VDVC. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Wild Bill said, doing great, Ty. Yes, sir. I read that one just a second ago. Shout out to everybody. I see you, Fly. What's up, Fly? What's going on? G Carter in the building said, just here for some self-promotion. Hey, you know how it go, man. Hey, that's super funny. That is super funny. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Everybody speaking to everybody. What's going on? Anybody get a chance to run any RCs? I'm still having GoPro issues. I tried to get another one off Marketplace. You know, Mr. Lowball. Trying to lowball the guy. So we're going to see how that works out. Yes, sir. Church Side said that purple quake. Thumbs up 100. Yeah, that purple quake does look good. I'm not going to lie. It does. Actually, all of them do, but that purple one stands out to me tremendously. I'm telling you, it does. Let's see where we at. Yeah, see, that thing look good, fellas. I'm telling you. Man. Something about that daggone purple. Something about that purple right there. I'm telling you it is. But that red one doesn't look bad at all either. I swear it doesn't. That red one doesn't look bad at all, fellas. I see everybody in the chat. VD said, I like it, but Armor is just remixing what we already doing lately. Yeah, because a lot of people have been smoking those Gorgon bodies, and when they smoke those Gorgon bodies, they end up putting a truck body on it. A lot of people did. OB said the Quake by Armor. Yeah, that thing look all right, man. But I don't know. Them two-wheel drive cars, man. D-Rock Tanks in the house said, what up, RC fam? What's going on? Shout out to RC in Power, Texas. Make sure y'all drop his link in the chat. Check him out. Check him out. Says salute and support from Texas. Appreciate that. Nice, Georgia. I said I really found a really good ramp on Amazon. Very good price for 31 inches wide. Yes, sir. Shout out to my guy OG Nitro. He's in the house. He said, okay. Everyone just say OG and we can continue. Shout out to my guy OG, man. Hey, if y'all wasn't here on the night when OG was on, that was a monumental moment. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I definitely enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed it. You know, you can come back anytime you want, brother. All you got to do is just let me know. I'll send you the link. OB said Notorious and a gasser. Nice, Ty. I'm trying to tell you. I ate Notorious. I was gonna get, man, I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to figure out which one would be best for me, the Notorious or the Outcast, right? But I'm like, they so close in price now, man. Might as well get the daggone Notorious. Because shoot, that thing. Let's do a quick price check. Notorious. Jeez Louise. I know some of y'all already know the price right off the top of your head. $6.99. I'm an Outcast 4S. I'm an Outcast 4S is $5.69. I mean, they so stinking close in price. It's like, what is the point? Hold on, let me see. Let's get it up on the screen. Yeah, so look, check this out. That joint $5.69 right now. 30 Matt said, I'm cleaning my Notorious up and going over it to make sure it doesn't need need to fix anything on it before I sell it, and I'm definitely getting the V6. Yeah, see that thing is 569, right? Hold on, wrong button. And this one is 699. I mean, so you looking like an extra hundred and something bucks for this. You know what I mean? What? An extra 130? An extra 130? So it's like what? Why not put the extra 130 and get the bigger vehicle? Just saying. Stop sharing. Yeah, sir. Everybody shouting out RC Empire. Church Style said I got my Vigilante Tuesday. Man, I know you had some fun with that thing. CVO Hobo in the house said, hey, OG. Hey, they saying that we're going to get those 100-degree weather days coming back very soon. This week right here, they should be back. Or I think it's this week right here. Big Nephew said, most of y'all preferring armor over chassis for stunt trucks. Absolutely. Well, I don't really have too much experience with some of they trucks, so I can't really say. But I love my armor trucks. I can tell you what, this thing right here is hard to kill like Steven Seagal. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I've done everything in the world to it and still can't kill it. The only thing the worst I did to it, I broke a arm recently trying to do a speed run in a 400-acre wide open field, and I hit the only pole out there. I hit the brakes and that thing just tumbled cartwheel right into the pole. That thing like ding, sound like a bell rung. End up breaking the arm. You know what it was? Went to Jenny's, got some arms. I broke the shock too as well. But luckily, y'all know I bought that clapped out Typhon, the red one. Well, it's red now, but I bought that one. When I bought it, it had 2 bent shocks on it, right? The shafts were bent, but the plastic, I guess the top plastic part that the oil hose that the oil stays in was perfectly fine. And it's the same size as the one on the granite. It's the granite, the top part of the shock broke. So I took one apart. Hey, trash made into treasure. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I try not to throw away much, but you know, when I do, I do. I throw away, and every time I throw away something, I'm always looking for it. Like, dude, you needed that to fix something else. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Wild Bill said the new FMS 17 Bronco RTR looks solid. Yes, it does. Quite a few of the guys are picking it up. Just Bashing It, as well as Watt, have definitely already ordered theirs. So we'll definitely get a up close and personal review from it from some guys from the Fun Zone that hang out over here with us. So it's definitely be on the lookout for that. I dropped that up on the screen too. FMS 17 Bronco. How much is that thing? Um, 579. Basically the same price as the Notorious, the Outcast. Let's get it up on the screen. Share the screen. And it's probably skipping because I don't have my my Ethernet dongle hooked up tonight this evening. I couldn't find it. I don't know what I did with it. Yeah, that thing does look solid, fellas. Look pretty darn solid. Mm-hmm. Church Style said, I really don't like my channel name, but I had it about over 10 years, so I figured I'd keep it. LOL. Hey, it is what it is, you know. You had it this long, might as well keep on rocking out with it, you know. Everybody speaking to everybody, shout out to everybody in the chat. J-Man said, yeah, out of all armors, I like the Notorious the best for the best for the truck body style. It's such a nice looking body. I would it would look cool as a hot rod. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Wipe your feet, come in and hit the like button. Tell them again, Michael. Don't forget to smash the like button. Shout out to the 31 in the chat. Everybody speaking to everybody. I see you. Sergent Style said, I like that purple Quake. Yeah, I definitely like it as well. Nice. 30 Matt said, ran the big girl, aka the X Max, today on my lunch break. On my lunch. Yes, sir. I got you. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yes, sir. I feel you on that, OG. OG said 2-wheel drive though. I can't. The red and gray is fire though. Yeah. OB said that purple looks fire. Yeah, both of them. I like the purple one and that red and gray one. Because you can really see the details and the cracks in the body. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it's supposed to be like that Quake, you know what I mean? Like they were saying. So, you know, look pretty darn cool. Let me see. Let me see. J-Man said, yeah, for the Quake, I get the purple one too, or the red one. But the other one, the zombie truck, I don't like it, the big arms. But yeah, those big arms, man. I figured that would be the next one they would make, since I mean, honestly, after they made that Megalodon, I knew they was targeting the kids, you know. And you figure with those monster trucks, they're gonna be targeting the kids anyway. So I figured they would make that one or that Monster Mutt next. And if they make another one, it'll probably be the Monster Mutt. VD said, Big Nephew, only 2 tracks is really piqued my interest, were both XRTs, the 1/5 and the mini one. Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah, them XRTs look good though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you about it. I ain't gonna hold you on that. Them the mini XRTs, they look very good. Let me see. Let's get this up on the screen. Yeah, that mini XRT look good, man. I'm telling you, fellas. That's a good looking RC. In my opinion. Definitely a good looking RC. Jordan Style said it's a beautiful truck now. It grew on me. It grew on me when I first saw it. I thought no big deal, but every time I look at it, at the purple, geez Louise. Yeah, I feel you, man. That purple does look good, man. I'm trying to tell you. Phillysword in the house said, hey, RC family. It's been a while. I'm back. What's going on? How you doing, broski? Jordan Style said, I don't like the monster truck, that zombie one, with the stupid arms hanging out, is hanging on it. I don't like it. Yeah, them. But I figured that would be the one, man. Since they kids, like, man, they after the kids, especially when they came with the shark. You already knew. Jordan Style said, Phillysword, just got done watching you. Yeah, sir. Phillysword been dropping that content. Man, as soon as I can get this camera issues worked out, I'll be back out there. I may have to go ahead and record something with the phone. It is what it is. Be a phone recorder for a couple of days till I can get it figured out. I done bought memory cards, batteries, everything. It's just gonna have to go back. It's just gonna have to get sent in. I keep saying I'm a contact support so I can get the repair ball rolling, but I just haven't had time. J-Man said, yeah, I agree on that, Jersey. Absolutely. Big Nephew said, VD, got you. Almost seems like their geometry is more suit to flip, etc. too. Yeah, they definitely seem like they more bash friendly, but if you look, like they always say, what they say, don't bash, blast. What they say under the body? What is it? That little slogan they got under the body? Oh, it ain't in that one. Uh, yeah, don't just bash blast. Yeah, you know they little slogan they put in the inside the body. V said 6S notorious and an old school 6S outcast body, best of both worlds. Nice. 6S, absolutely. Notorious is a beast. Mm-hmm. Dirty Matt said the Outcast is a beast. Yeah, the Outcast is a beast too. I'm not sleeping on the Outcast, and I may end up with an Outcast. Reason why I say that is I like bashing. I like sending my cars, and I don't really want to worry about that. Man, them 6S soft packs in there slapping on that metal chassis. Hey, you already know what's gonna happen in the long run. Phillysword said, "What's going on, Urban? What's going on, my guy? How you doing? How you doing?" OG Nitro said, "Love my notorious V6. It's the fastest 60 miles an hour out of the box. Can't beat it, Ty. Muscles." Yes, sir. I feel you on that. Obi said 60.99. Good Lord, that's a truck payment. Hope one day I hope one day I've got it like that. Got it like y'all do. Oh no, it's called save them pennies. Listen, hey, I've been putting the pennies to the side. You see, I ain't bought nothing in a while. Boy, I've been trying to put them pennies to the side, save them coins, so I can make a power move. Hey, I said, hey, might as well get me something nice, something pretty big, and then I'm always on that comparison tip. Is it better? Is it better? OG said the 6S has all the upgrades on it too. That's why I grabbed it. Yeah, that's what I was saying too, man. Mm-hmm. OG Nitro said it's been the 90s. It's been the 90s low, 100 the last 2 days. Mm. Philly Sword said, I love my Notorious as a beast. I know you do, bro. I know you do. Dirty Matt said, LOL, OB. At least I don't have a truck payment of that much. I owe like $400 on the truck. Then I get the title and a bill of sale for it. Hey, well, guess what? You got it at home now, so you almost there. You almost there for real. VD said the Outcast Notorious is any scale will humble you in a in the area of trigger control. Keeping the front wheels on the ground is I guess AC feature. I put the Italian wheels on mine and ran it on 6S. Gotcha. Dirty Mac said OG was like 93 today for me. Ooh-wee. OB said nice. Dirty Max. OG said yeah, crazy heat. Mm-hmm. Dirty Matt said I destroyed another 3S lipo in my big rock yesterday. I think it was because of the crappy plastic shocks not doing anything. So now I can't run my 3S rigs until I get more 3S lipos. That sucks. That sucks. Nice. Dirty Matt said I'm gonna add some foam padding to the battery tray too. Victor Jets, how you doing, my friend? He said, hey guys, driving home from flying. Hope you had a good time flying. Definitely hope you had a good time flying. Rinks in the building. What's going on? Rink said, what's up, everybody? Just got out of work. Got to get myself in order and be back in a few. No problem. No problem. Definitely appreciate you joining in. VDVC said 6S shocks on the 4S armors are a great upgrade. I just matched the link springs and find a way to take up the slack on the top mount. Mm-hmm. Axle mounts were popular, but sacrifice now. Not sacrifice. Scarce now, but scarce now. Jeez Louie. Oh my God, B nephew speaking to Rinks, everybody speaking to everybody. Hippie Place in the house said hello from Canada. Welcome in, welcome in. Glad you could join us. Everybody speaking to everybody. Just bashing in the house said What's up, what's up, everyone? Urban in the chat. Sorry, I can't stay long tonight, but make sure you smash the like. Absolutely, absolutely. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. VD said, Dirty Matt said, VD, the armor ones work too. I'm about to buy a set of 6S shots and mount them 6S shots for them and throw them on all my 4S rigs. Gotcha. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Late Erie Monster in the house. How you doing, my friend? G Carter in the house. OB Big Nephew in the house. Michelle H in the house. What's going on? How is everybody doing? I saw that too. J-Man said, is the Quake a real monster truck? I seen on the side it's got driver's name, it looks like. Yeah, I saw that too. I was wondering what was going on with that. I've never seen the Quake in real life, but it's evidently something going on. There's something behind it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. 30 Matt said the mini SRT is awesome. I have both the 1/5 and the mini. Glad you made it home safely, Dwayne. Dwayne said I'm home now. Glad you made it home safely, my friend. Just Bashin said, J-Man, Dirty Max, G Carter, OB, Big Nephew, Lake Erie Monster, OG, and Michelle H. How you doing? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Everybody speaking to everybody. OG Nitro said the sled is basically 8th scale XRT. Think that I think the sledge is the top 5 baddest of the bad. I wouldn't doubt it. A lot of people have been saying that. Dwayne said Urban instead of the Notorious and the Gasser, get the Vector Kraken. We're gonna have to look that up. Let's pull it up. Vector Kraken. Hmm. Oh wow. I never really looked at one of these. It looked pretty darn sweet. I'm telling you they do. Jeez Louise, they look good. Mm. Yeah, them look good. Them look good, Dwayne. Wow. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Welcome RC, how you doing? Said got my granite out today, still rips. Yeah, the granite is a killer on the low, man. I'm trying to tell you. The same way OG feel about that Typhon, how it's hard to break that thing. I feel the same way about my granite. Man, that thing hard to kill like Steven Seagal. I'm telling you. Even though it roll a lot, cut it short wheelbase, it like the loose sandy conditions. It like the loose sandy conditions. It don't that grass, it don't like that grass too much. Uh Dirty Matt said, I'm just sitting here looking at my mini XRT. Might buy another one and keep it in my truck just to bash at my lunch and buy a mini ramp for it. That'd be pretty stinking cool. OB said, what's the price point on the mini XRT? How How much was that thing? $369. $369. Does look sweet though. That green look good, fellas. Ooh wee. That green look good. Everybody speaking to everybody. Like every monster said, what's up, good peoples? What's going on? Absolutely. Dirty Man said, don't just blast. Don't just bash, blast. Absolutely. Clan Racing and Design, what's going on? Said, good evening, everyone. Hit the like button. Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't just bash, blast. Mm-hmm. No bad. No problem. Autocorrect get the best of us. OG Natural said, Outcast is just a mini notorious. I can believe it. Dirty Man said OB is like 370. Yeah, that joint is like 370, 369. I think that's what it was. Hold on, let me get back over here. 369.95. Yeah, there it is right there. OB said dirty, that's not that bad, bro. Absolutely not. Shout out to everybody in the chat. OB said, do you have to order the mini XRT off Traxxas website? Haven't ordered at Traxxas in years. You may be able to get it from the local hobby shop. Depends if you have one in your area. Flyboys 305 said, love my Outcast and Creighton 8S. Yeah, them Creighton 8S is a super big boy. I'm trying to tell you that. Hey, listen, I think my little 4S, my little souped up 4S is an animal. Man, them 8S is just a whole nother animal. Whoa, somebody just dropped a $5 holler. Can't tell who that is. I think that's 1/10 scale performance. Somebody drop his link in the chat. I'll get there in a second. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Flyboys 305 said, I love my notorious. It's a beast as well. Gotcha. Michelle 8 said, I ordered most of mine off the site. OG went to the hobby shop and bought my first one, which was the Max Slash. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Nice. Michelle 8 said, I do want a Notorious and a Mini XRT and a Creighton 6S. Yes, them Creighton 6S look super sweet. Absolutely. OG Nitro said, all I know is we're all suffering in the heat. When it cools off in this fall, we're gonna be some RC running fools. Man, I can only imagine. I know them daggone from nitro cars probably run a little bit better in cooler weather. Uh VDVC said, OB, I saw the mini XRT in the local hobby shop. Won me over that. Won me over then. Mm-hmm. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. OB said, OB, that is a joke. Can't wait for the cooler weather. Mm-hmm. Hobby Hope said, yo, what it do, chat? What's going on, Hobby Hopes? Welcome in. What's going on? Jimbo from Jim's RC and Bike said, hey, Ty and y'all, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome into the live. Shout out to everybody out there. I see you. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. The People's Network in the house said, what's up, my brother? Flooded out in Wisconsin. No RC this weekend. Man, that sucks, man. I hope everybody stays safe out there. Man, that flooding is just something else, man. I'm telling you. You never know when it's gonna hit, especially them flash floods. They hit like out of nowhere. Okay, A Foreman said not a real driver name on the Quake. It's something like Johnny T. Basher or something. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Just Badger said VDVC said VDVC Jimbo A Foreman and the People's Network. Phillysword said I put 6S shots on my 3S Big Rock. It worked out pretty well. You probably get a lot more travel. Is it what is it? You get a lot more travel, or is keeps it from chassis slapping, bottoming out so much? Let me see. Let me get it back up. J-Man said, I hope my IR40 body and rims and tires come this week. I already got the frame apart and the Endura ESC. Nice. 30 Met said, Phillysword, did you add fuel line or anything to take up the slack at all? Phillysword said, I like Traxxas, but Arm is number one. I feel you on that. Michelle 8 said, I don't have any armors yet. That's next. Jimbo speaking to Dirty Max and Phillysword. OG said, chat booming. Hit the like button, guys. Yes, sir. You know how we do this. Absolutely. Phillysword said, in which car? The Kraken. JustBashinit said, Chester T. A Foreman said, Rick T. Scale is the name of the driver on the Quake, on the Armor Quake. Gotcha. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Obi said, I've got some armor looking at getting my first Traxxas, thinking about the mini XRT. Michelle 8 said 36 people in the house, 31 likes. Hit the thumbs up, please. Absolutely. Let's get them likes up, fellas. Hey, y'all taking advantage of me because y'all know I can't see the chat. Y'all love taking advantage of me when you know I can't see it. Phillysword said not yet, but it needs it. Obi said maybe a little bit hesitant on jumping on the Traxxas wagon. Yeah, I feel you, man. Turtle RC said, howdy y'all, happy Sunday, you know what's going on. Lightning in the building. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Michelle 8 said, I want a mini, but I won't lie, my sledge is freaking awesome. Flyboys 305 said 369. Mini XRT. Everybody speaking to everybody. Big Izzy in the building. What's going on? Big Izzy said, what's up, fellas? Welcome into the live. How you doing, my friend? Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody out there. Let me see. Get Trax to say it. Traxxas Max V2 is my favorite and by far the most durable basher I've ever seen. Quads all day if you send it. Hey, some people swear by those Traxxas cars, man. Hey, I won't go say nothing. But since you put him on the spot, let's go ahead and handle it. Flyboy 305 said, happy birthday to my boy Linden. Yes, sir, it is Linden's birthday, guys. So you know I gotta go on and hit it for him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday, Linden, if you are watching. All right. Dirty Matt said, I haven't had to replace much on my Traxxas RC really at all, but my armors are a different story. But I like the armors too. Yeah, I got you. Oh my God. A Foreman said my granite took a full speed head on hit. I took a hit. My granite took a full speed hit head on into a cement parking block. My friend, but his head down and handed me the control, handed me back the radio like nothing was wrong with it though. I'm a granite tough baby, chastity. Hey, I know you was like, man, he just crashed and he put his head down and handed me the control back. Come on, bro. Over here, Hindu said, Michelle, the sledge is a Traxxas or an Armor. Oh, that's Traxxas all day. Richard B in the house. Shout out to Richard B from Norway. Said hi, Ty. Everyone else in the chat. What's going on? Everybody speaking to everybody. I see you. Michelle H said, good traction. Absolutely. I love my Max. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Georgia Style said, be right back. My 6x6 crawler is calling me. My 6x6 is crawler is calling. Yeah, I feel you on that. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Michelle H said, OB the sledge is a Traxxas. Mm-hmm. Obi said, "Dirty, I feel you, man. I have definitely replaced many parts on my armor cars. I haven't. I mean, I don't know. I replace certain stuff at certain times. You know, I only replace it if it's broke, and that thing right there don't break that much. Like I really got to be out there trying to kill it or doing something stupid like trying to speed run way away from me and running cartwheel into a pole and go ding, knock the daggone arm and shock off of it. Shout out to 1/10 Scale Performance. Drop his link in the chat as well as RC Empire Texas. Appreciate you guys for donations. Definitely appreciate you. Let me see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. OB said, Big Izzy and 1/10 Scale Performance. What's up, guys? What's going on? Jen said, hey, y'all. What's going on? OB said, Michelle, what's the price point of the sledge? Man, that thing is up there. We can pull that up too. Traxxas sledge. Ooh, $769. Let's see if we can get it up on the screen. $769, fellas. $769. Everybody speaking to everybody. Obi said, Big Izzy said, Obi got something delivered today. Oh my goodness. Wonder what did he get? Obi said, what did you get, Big Izzy? I can only imagine what he got. I can only imagine. 30 Man said, Big Izzy, if I had to guess, another RC. Hey, that's a good guess right there. Coffee Cup in the house said, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Coffee Cup in the building. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Big Izzy said, Dirty Max, you won the prize. Obi said, Coffee, what's up? Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Dirty Max said, yeah, what did I win for a prize? Shout out to everybody speaking to everybody. Oh, okay. He said I changed my handle. I was Dr. Papa. I'm moving on. No problem. I got you. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Obi said, nice big Izzy. You always got some good stuff coming in the mail. I'm trying to tell you, dude. Coffee Cup said, just bash it. Michelle H, J-Man, 30 Max, Big Nephew. Everybody speaking to everybody. Get Traction said, I agree on that. Dirty Max RC for the Traxxas versus Armor. People's Network said the 8S Creighton is a monster. I love mine to death. Probably my favorite out of my 40 plus RCs. I feel you on that. Big Easy said, OB, my birthday is next month. That's when the huge one is coming. I feel you on that. Earl's RC said, I'm back. Hi, Ty. How you doing, Earl? Welcome in. Jason Earl, how you doing, my friend? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Obi said, Big Izzy can't imagine what the big one is after all the good stuff you got. Man, I can only imagine, man. He's probably got him a 5th scale coming in. Michelle 8 said 37 and 37. Nice job, guys. Absolutely, absolutely. Obi said, Big Izzy said, Obi is It's something I've always wanted, and I got the price. I can't refuse. I got you on that. VDVC said, yeah, I have a full armor inventory from the replacement parts that come in the bag of multiples. Uh, been been boiling. I've been boiling new and taking off plastic components, plastic composite parts, for flexibility. RIT synthetic dye for the Creighton 4S V2 chassis purple. Oh man, that's pretty cool. J-Man said, Ty, you try your other plane out. Absolutely not. Still in the box. Still in the box. VD said, I like my Ravens. Yeah, no, J-Man, that thing's still in the box. Haven't even pulled it out the box. I need to make sure I still got my charger to charge the battery. I got the battery, everything. GoPro took a dump on me, so I said, at least if I take it out, I want to make sure that if I tear it up, at least I can get some footage of me tearing it up, you know? uh, Obi said, yeah, you got to get it when you can. Are you going to let us know what it is? He going to wait until that video drop. It'll be dropping tomorrow. A Foreman said, happy birthday, Big L. Yes, sir. Jay Rand said, happy birthday, Linden. Hope everything is good. Yes, sir. One Tip Scale Performance said, happy 21st, Linden. OG Nitro said, happy name day part-time if you're watching. Michelle 8 said, happy birthday, Linden. Jimbo from Jim's RC and Bike said, happy birthday, Linden. VDVCRC said, happy birthday, L. G Carter said, it's Linden's birthday today. It's today or yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Big Nephew said, happy birthday, Linden. Just Best said, happy birthday, Linden. Everybody speaking to everybody. Big Izzy said, happy birthday, Linden. Let me see. Fly327 said, I'm a tough thumbs up. Absolutely. Spare Time RC said, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the fun zone. Wipe your feet and hit the like button when you come in. Let me see. Obi said, happy birthday, Linden. Rink said, I'm back. Yes, sir. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Richard B said, happy birthday, Linden. Everybody speaking to everybody. I see ya. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me see. Dwayne said Armor has more aftermarket parts for a wider variety of brands. Traxxas, not so much, in my opinion, or why Armor is so popular. Yeah, Armor got a lot of replacement parts, man. And a lot of people bash them daggone cars, man, and they beat them cars up, man, and it's proven that they can take a beating. But some stuff does break. It is some weak points on all cars have weak points, you know what I mean? It's just when you're gonna find the weak points and how long it's gonna take you to find it. One Tip Scale Performance said the Rolalo ZD Racing rally car is phenomenal. Gonna have to check it out. Absolutely. Wipe your feet, respect the host, and don't forget to hit the like button. Yes, sir. Tell them Spare Time RC. John, aka Dr. Papa, said, I got a new phone and now I'm not a subscriber. I hate this. I lost a bunch of data. Man, that sucks. Wonder what happened. A Foreman said, Urban, you got your green granite body, but you got your green granite body about to fall off, bro. Yeah, it's all over the place. I mean, it is what it is. It's good. It's good. We good. Everybody speaking to everybody. VDVC said the Traxxas sledge is definitely a nice rig, but compared to my Italian, I digress. Spare Time said, happy birthday, Linden. Let me see. Dirty Matt said, Ty, don't forget to show my battery strap mod I did on my Big Rock 3S the other night. I got you. OG Nitro said, Ty, new name is ding. Hey, that's exactly what it was like. Ding, like a bell ringing. OG Dwayne said, OG, I like that one. Uh, John said I'm not subscribed, but the chat bar keeps telling me to subscribe. I wonder how is that. I got it set up where you got to be subscribed for at least 10 minutes to even comment in the chat. So you got to be subscribed. I don't know why it's saying that. You may need to restart your device. Just better said, all right, guys. Sorry, I gotta head out. Hope everyone has a great night. And again, happy birthday to Linden. Absolutely, have a great night. We'll catch you next time. Just bashing it. 30 Max said the sledge is like $7.99, I think. OG Niso said the third most expensive is the sledge. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. 30 Max said, oh, I see. I was close. I got mine on sale for $5.99 during the Christmas sale. Michelle 8 said, OB $769.95 for the sled. Sorry, I missed you asking. Chat is flying. Shout out to everybody out there. I see you. Michelle 8 said, just bashing it. Have a good one. Phillysword said, I've been half and half with my tracks and almost with repairs. I feel you. Spare time said, OB, how's it going? How's it going? Let me see. Phillysword said, but again, I can't break anything. But I can break anything, LOL. Hey, you can break anything. I'm trying to tell you. Nice. 1/10 scale performance said we're working on having the fastest 12 scale rally car on YouTube. We're at 91 miles an hour. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Nice. VDVC said looking for rally bodies for my Rolalo AMX 12. I was thinking about building something like that out of a 12 scale, and I was looking at the LC Racing rally car body. That's what I was gonna put on it. I shouldn't even told you that because I was trying to sneak that one in. I was just gonna do it, because I got a chassis I was building 12 scale, and I just stopped building it. I got to get some more parts, and I may finish it, I may not. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. John said I got 4 sets of aluminum 3-piece rims coming, and bead lock aluminums for my red cats coming in on the 14th. Yes, sir. Phillysword said happy birthday to Linden. Shout out to everybody in the chat. It is said 1/10 scale. Yes, sir. You're putting them to the limit. You're pushing them to the limit. Absolutely. John said that Vigilante only a few more days. Man, you're gonna have a nice one. Super nice. But it said OB, it's a 1/7 scale. Woo-wee. Fly327 said Amazon pretty good on armor parts. Yeah, Dirty Matt said LOL. Yeah, they are pretty good on armor parts, so I can tell you that. Dirty Matt said Fly327. Yeah, they are, because it's not just bash blast. If it doesn't just bash rinse. hold on. Dirty Matt said Fly327 said Dirty Matt said Fly327. Yeah, they are because it's not just bash blast, it's don't just blast wrench. Yeah, I got you. Dirty Matt said LOL. VDVC said Fly327 said VDVC said Fly327. AliExpress got hundreds of dollars from me upgrading armor parts too. Amazon was my go-to for gotta have it fast. Yeah, if I gotta have it fast, I'm definitely eBay or Amazon. But if I don't have to have it fast, hey, let me get that AliExpress. But when them tariffs start hitting and they price start rising, man, when you compare it to the Jungle website, man, they so close in prices, almost like, man, I'll pay the extra $2-3. You know what I mean? G Carter said, can I get he needs some milk? Yeah, I got you. 30 Mac said, Fly 327. I'm just playing. I like armor too. The dad in the house. What's going on with the dad? The dad said, what's up, all? Shout out to everybody in the chat. John said, I got the 1/5 Red Cat Rally XR. Tune in, y'all. Wait till I post the next one. We jumping, fellas. Nice. Speed Demon in the building said, Fun Zone family, how's it going? What's going on, Speed Demon? How you doing, broski? Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. VDVC said, so many stall projects. I can hear them talking chastity about me. I walk through my hobby area. Trust me, I'm the same way. My whole bottom shelf is for what they call it on Toy Story. That's my misfit toys. The ones down there, the broken ones. Yeah, the misfits. And the projects never finished. Yeah, I got a whole shelf full of them. Speed even said, Dirty Max, J-Man, Jim's RC and bikes. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. One to Scale Performance said, I got Traxxas by Felicia. Dirty Max said, come on, Ty, you doing good? You almost caught up on the chat. I'm working on it. Let me see. Dirty Max said, mark this day on your calendar, people. He almost caught up on the chat. LOL. Oh, I done caught up on the chat several times. Everybody speaking to everybody. Jimbo from Jim's RC and Bike said, the Chef of Shame. That's even better. That's even better. The Chef of Shame. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me see. That is too funny. Dirty Max said he finally caught up on the chat. Yo, and this is crazy how much this thing is. This is crazy work, bro. Man, this is crazy how much this price has increased. This thing was on sale for $5 something or $5 or $6 something. Look at it now. This thing is $989.99. $989.99. Jeez Louise, bro. The price went up like crazy on that thing. Yeah, because it was on sale for like 5 or 6, like 600, 650 or something like that around Christmas time. And that's when I jumped on my daggone what you call Rinks. I said Ty is. Yes, sir. Dirty Max said LOL had to. The People's Network said parts and rigs, old and new, everywhere in my basement. I feel you on that. Once your skill performance said, hold on. Traxxas and that Timo gears. Oh God. Oh God, that is crazy. Rick said you're gonna have to change your name to Sid. LOL. Speed Demon said John Nation. What's up, bro? Big Izzy said later, fellas. Got an early start. I feel you on that. Absolutely. VDVC said the shelf of shame to go with the wall of shame of broken chastity and parts. All with a story to tell. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Later, Big Izzy. Everybody saying later, Big Izzy. We'll catch you next time. Phillysword said it was $8.99 when I got it. Yeah, and then they dropped it. They put that thing on sale around Christmas, man, and I slipped, man. I should have got it. Fly 327 said, $9.89 in my pocket, bro. LOL. Yes, sir. Get it. Get it. 30 Max said 1/10 scale performance, knock on wood. I haven't had a single issue with at least the spur and pinion gear in my sledge, and those were stock. Those are stock gears. Those are stock. Gotcha. OG Nitro said anyone that pays needs to have a head check because you can get an X Max and an XRT for that. And I know Red Cat can't hang with them. Next, yeah, because that price is high. I'm trying to tell you. Rink said I refuse to pay a lot for anything Traxxas. The electronics are subpar and top dollar. I feel you on that. OG Nitro said Dirty Max, I ain't had one problem out of mine. Except the shock caps. Uh, that from them hitting the shock towers on the flex. I got you. Yeah, I got you. Cause let's see. Matter of fact, you might be right. You are right. Yeah, cause let's see. Yeah, wrong button. The X Max, it's just $1,000. Share the screen, sir. Basically 1,100. Yeah, X Max basically 1,100. So it only makes sense. And the XRT 8S is $999. Yeah, so I probably, yeah, I can't see it. Yeah, I can't see it. OG said Rinks the king of yard sales the king of yard sale RCs. He gets all the deals. Rinks, you don't buy that many used ones, do you? Jeez Louise. Dirty Matt said, OG, I broke two plastic shop caps and then gave up on them. Gave up on those and switched to the green aluminum Traxxas shop caps. I got you. Dirty Matt said the X Max is $1,099. Rink said even Traxxas Nitro is out of hand. $220 for the 3.3 engine is just out of line. That's just for the engine. They are tripping. John Notion said Red Cat been abused like no other in my house. The only Traxxas that still holds up is the T Max for money to value. Yeah. One tip scale performance said my daughter has put her Omni Terminator through everything. Her X Max has been through. It hasn't broke yet. Traxxas third set of gears so far. That's crazy. So the Omni Terminator is more durable than a stinking X Max. That's crazy. Jim Bowles from Jim RC and Bike said, "What do y'all think about the Quake?" I like it, in my opinion. Would I buy one? I doubt it, but I really do like it. I really do like it. I like the looks of it. I like the color schemes. Uh, it's just that plastic across the front bumper. It took a little while to grow on me, but it's starting to grow on me. So it's looking better, man. It's definitely looking better. OG Nitro said, Rinks, you can buy a new OS mill for that. John said, in my opinion, I got you. Is Life said, what's up, fellas? How's the night going? Pretty good, pretty good. J Man said, wonder why they jacked up the vigilante. Jacked up the vigilante. It was supposed to be the cheapest and for the beginners that have uh for the beginners, that's how they marketed it. Yeah, hey, I think they got a little greedy. Hey, don't worry. These other companies gonna humble them because they not gonna be the you're not gonna be able to charge that price, man. People talking about they gotta open up the diffs out of the box. Louie had to open his diffs on his out of the box. A couple other people said that too. Everybody speaking to everybody. Rick said, excuse me, OG said Rinks ain't bought a new RC in 5 years. Hey, when you building them from scratch and adding all them new components on it, you might as well. Hey, it's new. You might as well say it's new. One self scale performance said same ramp, same launch, same bash spot. Terminator still going. I got you. Obi said the price on the Vigilante is out of control. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I should have got it when it was like $600. I don't know what I was thinking about. Hey, all I'm gonna tell you is I fell and hit my head somewhere on something. Rank said last new car I bought was the Team Associated RC10 B7 buggy. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Everybody speaking to everybody. One to scale performance said, and the videos to back up the claim too. To back up the claim, Ty. I got you. Speed Demon said, I like the Quake, not bad. Speed Demon said, Armor baby. Jimbo from Jim's RC and Bike said the Quake looked fast. Hey, that's the only reason I like it, man. The way a couple of people were sending it. Hey, XO Cage, the way he was sending that thing, I said, I don't know, fellas. I don't know. Absolutely. Phillysword said the Quake is nice, but it needs to be forward drive. I agree. I can agree. Because I was full 10-4 hat, like, yo, they need to have a 4x4 Gorgon, but hey, we didn't get that either. But they said the Quake is supposed to be the 2 to 3S version of the Gorgon. I guess because everybody be smoking them bodies like super fast. Rank said I took my 2S swap Stampede out yesterday and absolutely enjoyed it. Will it for days. That Quake that Quake on 3S has to be fun. I may buy it. OG Nacho said, once your thumbnail is Hellboy, LOL. I swear it looks like Hellboy Wrecker 100%. Once your scale performance said, and the Wild Racing Blitzkrieg has been a beast as well. Dirty Matt said, Armor tough. Everybody speaking to everybody. Richard B said, Ty, where's your 2-liter soda? We're all getting ready for you all of a sudden have to go to the toilet, LOL. No, I tried to make sure I tried to make sure I was prepared and I didn't have to go to the bathroom before I started. One tip scale performance said, appreciate you, OG. Speed Demon said they upgraded the Vigilante with the new HD parts, so that's why they raised their price. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Obi said, happy to hear about the WAV Racing 1 TIF. One day I'm gonna get those diff set perfect. I think what's my guy said? Fly said 500, 1,500. Try that. I mean, 500, 1,500,000. For the diffs. 1,000,000 in the center and 500 in the front and rear. One tip scale performance said, send it OB. Jimbo from Jim's RC and Bike said, I saw XO Cage. Yeah, I did see it as well. Speed Demon said, agree, Phillysword. Shout out to the 30s in the chat. Matthew Senior in the house said, yo, what's going on, Matt? AKA Out of the Box RC. What's going on, my friend? How you doing? Everybody speaking to Matt. Everybody speaking to everybody. Dirty Matt said, I like watching XO Cage RC videos. Yeah, he put out some great content at his Exoplex. Man, I love his area where he run his cars, man. VDVC said, I do like the front brake idea on the Traxxas Funko. The exception, the The execution, not so much. Yeah, yeah, I understand that. Jimbo from Jim's RC and Bike said, "What kind of motorcycle did you get?" Oh, I'm talking about the Losi Pro Moto. My bad. I'm talking about the Losi Pro Moto. One tip scale performance said 500, a million, 500. Yes, sir. Rick said, a challenge I was thinking about doing was a low budget challenge, $250, and let's see who can come up with the best rig. It's not bad, not bad. VDVC said when my Typhon 6S got me back into the hobby in 2021. I was coming YouTube for all Typhon related content. SOKs was a big influence. Gotcha. Matthew Senior gave me the fist bump. What's going on, Matt? John said Texas is the leader in RC production, but the days are changing. The politics for the product. Remember why we love this hobby. Don't get sucked in. Keep it legit. Hey, I mean, you know, jumping subject, drone news. I was watching drone camps. Drone camps was saying something about uh they was talking about how they trying to get uh combining YouTube. Gotcha. They were saying that they want a company based in the US to be basically in charge of the airspace instead of like DJI, because they saying DJI could be like a security threat. Considering, in all these other countries they at war and they using drones to fight the war. You know what I mean? Like kamikaze bombers and stuff, dropping hand grenades from drones and stuff. And they really worried about that. You know what I'm saying? They worried about a lot of things like that going on, which is understandable. If you think about it, like any nut job can get a drone and just fly it with a bomb into anything and blow it up anytime. So it's kind of something to worry about. But I hate they're gonna take down DJI. They trying to take them down. We're gonna see how it's gonna work. DJI, of course, fighting as hard as they can to stay in the American market, but DJI is worldwide, so it's gonna be kind of hard to stop a worldwide company. But in the US, they definitely gonna try to slow them down. Dirty Matt said, I want to be able to have my own land to just go out and bash instead of going out somewhere every time. Yeah, I feel you on that. I uh I was thinking about doing something, man. Because my family, they got like 32 acres, man. It used to be farmland. Um, but it was my grandfather's, homestead, you know what I'm saying? And he's been gone since the 80s. And all of that stuff has grown up into like woods and stuff like that. And it's a couple of clear areas that I could make a bash spot, but I was thinking more along the lines of a crawler expedition. You know what I mean? Have my own little beat the creek. Yes, sir. OB said XO Cage, question mark. Yeah, XO Cage is the man. Jim's RC and Bike said cool tie. Dirty Matt said OB XO Cage RC. One scale performance said, I gotta run myself. My people, 4:30 a.m. coming soon. Be blessed. Absolutely, you be blessed and have a great night. We'll catch you next time. One scale performance. We appreciate you. Obi said, gotcha dirty. Matthew Singer said disc brakes bend pretty much easily. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh yeah, absolutely. John said, keep our hobby away from politics if possible. Oh yeah. We don't talk about politics over here. I may brush across tariffs or something like that, but politics, oh, absolutely not. Man, politics, religion, man, I don't got nothing to do with it. Guess what? I'm gonna tell you right now. Guess what?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
And that is facts. And that is facts.
Message.
I'm trying to tell you, we don't care nothing about the politics. Hey, who said that earlier? Where's it at? Where is it at?
He needs some milk. He needs some milk.
I ain't talking about you, John. Somebody asked for that earlier. Asked for that he needs some milk earlier, but I was too deep in the chat, and I was trying to catch up on the chat because y'all know I stay behind on the chat, so I was trying to at least get caught up a little bit. Obi said, "Be good, 1/10. Thanks for all your help, buddy. Absolutely." Hey, Flat 327 said, "It's okay. It's like time. Big Air baby. Oops, I broke it. I'm trying to tell you." A Foreman said, "Traxxas question mark. I mean Texas question mark or Traxxas." John said, Texas is where Traxxas and Red Cat are located. Red Cat is located in Arizona. Abe said, Ty, I guess, thank you. Absolute Speed even said, "I definitely want a DJI drone, but I'll wait until December to see what the outcome will be." Get Traction said, "Bro, do it." Rink said, how can they track a drone that the owner how can they track a drone to the owner without some kind of transponder? I know you can't fly in certain areas, but if you did, how would they find out who it is? I mean, when you get on that daggone app, you gotta turn your GPS on in order to fly the drones. And then that now that any drone over 250, you gotta register. But the good thing about this, the things that they were saying about the that they trying to pass a bill for drone operators, because they did that line of sight stuff, and a lot of people they like to fly their drones out of line of sight. But now they saying if your drone, they trying to come up with a part 108, and they saying that on the part 108 you can fly out of line of sight, but you have to have obstacle avoidance. So we'll see how that works out. Absolutely. Get Traction said, "Ties Crawler Paradise." I'm trying to tell you. Killjoy in the house said, "What's up, family? What's going on, Killjoy? How you doing?" Dirty Matt said, Obi said, "Dirty, that's why I love JustBashinit uploads. He got such an awesome spot for running his rigs." Absolutely. VDVC said, "Any recommendations on a first crawler for me that's not $1,000? It depends if you want 10 scale or you want 24s or 18s or 6 scale. Me personally, for a first crawler, I would say 10 scale. Well, no, hold on. According to Sergent J said that Red Cat Ascent is the best thing. And to be honest, both scales, the big one and the little one, them gonna be your best bang for your buck straight out of the box, because you ain't gonna really have to do no upgrades. They're gonna go out there and perform pretty well for a stock crawler out of the box. Now you can do some upgrades and make them almost unstoppable, but I would say, me personally, you can ask the other guys in the chat, I'm gonna say Red Cat. Even though I don't own a Red Cat crawler, I own SS24s and Traxxas, basically crawlers. So it's like, I mean, if I had to go buy one right now, straight out of the box, that's gonna perform and I don't have to do nothing to it, I'm gonna go Red Cat all day long. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna go Red Cat. Dirty Man said, "OB, I agree. That's the kind of land I want too." Yes, sir. Big Nephew said, VDVC said, hold on. Big Nephew said VDVC Red Cat Ascent Fusion is tough for 400. Yes, I'm trying to tell you. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Said they wanted to hear. He wants some milk. G Carter milk and cookies. Let me see. Jim's RC and Bike said get the Red Cat VD. Absolutely red cat all day, bro. I promise, red cat all day long. But yeah, I'm looking down because I'm looking at my laptop. I tried to lift this daggone thing up. Let me see if I can lift it up higher. I think that's how is this gonna go. Let's see if I can get it to stay right there. That's about high as it's gonna get. All right. I voted for Harmable. Harmer? I don't know. Let me see. Obi said, Dirty, I've got about 40 acres in North Carolina, but I live 3 hours away from there. From there now. So that's a no-go. Wish I was closer to it. I got you. Rick said, shot that poor gorilla for nothing. John said, I'm getting land left by Elder Perkins. Elder Perkins. Right now, it's worth it. If there's trees, sell them. It's 90% pay for me and my wife. Perking the land. Can't wait to use it. I got you. Obi said rinks. Obi said rinks for absolutely no reason. 1/6 scale performance said it's called remote ID. Yes, sir. You definitely gotta have that remote ID. GNCRC in the house. What's going on, Corey? How you doing, bro? Obi said, John, that's huge, bro. Absolutely. Everybody speaking to everybody. All right, 1/10 scale. We'll catch you next time. Appreciate you coming to hang out. Hour and 22 minutes in. Shout out to the 27 in that chat. Don't forget to smash the like button, fellas. Obi said 1/10 scale with the knowledge drop. Absolutely. Absolutely. John said, blessed by those who work hard before me and my wife. It's a blessing. Absolutely. Absolutely. GNCRC said, Big Nephew, J-Man, OB, what's happening? Aid Former said, VDVC said, Aid Former said, and VDVC 118 juiced up crawler. Absolutely. Spare Time said, it's fun to have your own spot to bash. Take time to maintain property. Get Tracks said the Red Cat Fusion or the Scout for the 1.8 for the 18 all day. Gotcha. A Former said he needs some milk. Matthew Singer said my first crawler was an Ecto Element. It wasn't the cheapest or the most expensive. I feel you on that. Jimbo from Jim's RC and Bike said I love my Ecto. I feel you on that. Rink said I bought an Axial Rift because I figured it would crawl. Wrong. It would do 40 miles an hour though and throw rocks everywhere. I got you. VDVC said thanks for the Red Cat recommendations all. Absolutely. Maritime said Red Cat. A Former said Rinks, do you recommend one? The Rift? Dwayne said Rinks, the Rift is a rock bouncer. I want one. Jimbo from Jim's RC and Bike said the Rift is bad. Muscles bang. Spare Time said, I guess Red Cat for your first crawler. Rink said Abe. Rink said Abe for crawling. Absolutely not. J-Man said, you see that new Vanquish RTR crawler looks cool. Now I'm gonna check it out. Jim's RC and Bike said the Rift is the best of both worlds. Yeah. Uh Matthew C said you can't mess with any hobby park RC crawlers. I feel you on that. Obi said, all right, guys, gotta hit the set. Enjoyed it. Catch you all in the next one. Thanks, Ty. No problem. OB will catch you next time. I won't be on much longer, guys. I will be wrapping it up a little bit early this evening, but I do appreciate everybody for joining in. Rink said I put the 2-speed on it and it still won't crawl with a non-sensor unit. Abe Foreman said Hobby Park. Yes. Richard B. Here go my soda right here. Of course I got it. Of course I got it. I'm caught up on the chat too. Let's go. Shout out to the 26 in the chat. Let's look up this Vanquish RTR. What kind of Vanquish was it, J-Man? Let me see. The Vanquish that I see over here, the RTR is the Phoenix. Oh, what is that? Jeez Louise, that's probably the one you're talking about. Jeez Louise. That thing is stinking sweet. Bob from RC Roads, what's going on? He said, hey guys, what's going on, Bob? How you doing? Rink said, what kind of soda is that? It is a Nature's Choice Twist. The way he said, what are you drinking, Urban? Yeah, Nature's Choice Twist. John said you have to prep the land before you can move onto it. We have inspectors to come to inspect the ground before inspect the ground. Better be firm above the water table and septic safe. Waterfront, I'll be buying boat soon. Nice. Oh, so you're moving somewhere right on the water. That's super cool. Shout out to everybody in the chat. J-Man said, not sure if it was green. Something 10 scale, something 10. Okay, I'll look for another one. Gotcha. John said, RC boat, that is. I got you. J-Man said, might not be out yet. Absolutely. Matthew Senior said, Vanquish RCs are top tier. I'm trying to tell you. Absolutely. Bob from RC Road said, high tide, doing good, all good vibes. Absolutely, my friend. VDVC said, I definitely have had hobby park tools, and I think some parts bought more since then, but never knew they had whole crawlers. Yeah. Is it Hobby Plus? I think it's Hobby Plus. They got crawlers, not Hobby. I think it's Hobby Plus. Yeah, I think they probably mean Hobby Plus. If I'm not mistaken. Um, yeah, I think they mean Hobby Plus. Let's take this down and put this one up. And that joint is at Walmart. Well, I get you can they selling it through Walmart. Let's see. J-Man said different one than that was a square body. I think it was a remake of one of the older ones. It's probably the Phoenix. J-Man, Jimbo from Jim's RC and Bike said the new Vanquish is real nice. Dwayne said never heard of that flavor. Get Track and said the VS 410 RTR is real nice. Too just brushed. Everybody speaking to everybody. Jim's Bob from RC Road said, have you guys check out the Armor Quake? Yeah, we was checking it out earlier. We're looking at this thing a little earlier. Does look pretty stinking cool. This body right here. I'm trying to tell you, look at that. It's not even up on the screen. I'm talking about, look at that. No, that's funny. Yeah, see that body? All the little cracks and stuff in it. Look pretty darn cool to me. I'm telling you. Jimmy said that lime green one does look cool. Yes, it does. Yes, it does, J-Man. That thing looks cool. I like it. Dwayne said, RC Rhodes, I just got a brushless Gorgon with a different body. It's just a brushless Gorgon with a different body. Yeah. But you know what they said? They said this is instead of the Gorgon coming in 2 to 3S, this is basically the 2 to 3S version of a Gorgon. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, Bob from RC Road said, I think it's 2-wheel drive, but it's brushless and jumps to the moon. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, SOKs was sending that thing to the moon, fellas. I'm telling you, to infinity and beyond. But I like that one right there. I'm not gonna lie. I like that one and the red one. Actually, like all three of them. But this one right here, it's true, eye catching, very eye appealing. Matthew C said, juiced up in the T Hunters are dope. I like the Actron, but buying 6 wheels and all those beadlock screws. Yeah, I was just looking at. Let's see if we can go back and pull that up. Yeah, see, I just pulled that thing up. That thing looks sweet too, man. I'm trying to tell you. VDVC said, add front brakes to the Quake. That would be different. No problem. John said, I'm out, Ty. Work comes early. To everyone in the chat, it was sweet hanging out with y'all. Deuces. Get back. No problem. Get Track and said, everyone take care. I'm out. No problem. Spare Time said, everyone take care. I'm out. No problem. Spare Time. We'll catch you next time. RC Road said, okay, cool info. VDVC said, let's peer pressure armor into adding front brakes to the Quake. Hey, Traxxas probably got that. Traxxas has probably, man, you know how Traxxas do. Traxxas will make it so nobody can use that. You know how they do, man. Bob from RC Road said, good travels, my friend. Michelle A said, have a great night, guys. No problem, Michelle. We appreciate you tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one. J-Man said, oh, that's the hauler you got, Matthew. I wonder what that RC was. Yeah, that's the one Matt got. If I'm not mistaken, that's the one he got. I think his is blue. Yeah. VDVC said probably patent. Yep. Yeah, I think they patent it, man. You know how they do. They patent every stinking thing, bro. Like, they do not play. Yeah, that's I think that's the version Matt got right there, the blue one. That's a pretty nice daggone crawler, man. I like it. Got a lot of lights and a lot of features on it. Oh yeah, that's stinking sweet right there. I don't know, that truck a little bit big for that trailer, but at the same time, a tow truck cab is a little small, but that truck look a little too big for that one. Yeah, that thing is sweet. Yeah, RC Road said I like the marker light. Mm-hmm. Matthew C said the only thing it needs is wheels and tires. Gotcha. It's definitely a nice rig, man. Okay, Matthew C said 124 scale fits on the bed the best. Yeah, I can see that. I can see a 124 scale fitting up there better. Yeah, considering it's a 118 scale, yeah, a 124 scale will fit up there perfectly. And it'll be scaled almost perfectly or the 124th up there. Mm-hmm. I don't know, J-Man. You got to ask Matt. Matthew, J-Man said, so what aftermarket stuff fits on these Hobby Plus stuff like SX24s? I don't know. Considering it's a 118 scale, probably 118 scale stuff like Traxxas stuff, maybe Traxxas wheels and tires, maybe. I don't know. But considering this an 18 scale, I would say Traxxas stuff. Basically the same stuff you've been putting on your crawlers will probably fit it well. I had that FMS, what is that thing? The FMS Atlas 6x6. That thing was a turd, in my opinion. I like that. That thing wasn't, man, they could have built it better, man. Like, you could have added a lot more components on it to make it crawl better. I mean, even though it was kind of unstoppable, it was hard to stop at certain points. But a lot of times, man, that thing would just sit there and just spin. You know what I mean? Like, if they came up with some upgraded axles for it, it'll probably be a better rig, you know? But at the same time, FMS is slacking on their pimping, not coming up with like metal axles for it and things like that. J-Man said, I've seen a few Hobby Plus stuff. I like the like a Panda Hobby stuff. Yeah, one of them went out of business. Was it Panda Hobby that went out of business? I can't remember. Jim Bowles from Jim's RC and Bike said same stuff fits wheels and tires, etc. A Foreman said J-Man RC Energy, RC All-Wheel Drive, Amazon, A-Man, Hobby, Town, etc. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody in the chat. An hour and 40 minutes in, fellas. We're going to try to make it to the 2-hour mark. Whoo-wee, I'm telling you, the air is turned down super low, and ain't nobody home right now but me. Whoo-wee, I'm going to have to go do some adjustments to the AC, fellas. Matter of fact, okay. Matthew Houston said they have a decent aftermarket metal parts. The stock wheels are 1.2s, and no one makes 1.2, so I went with the 1.0s. The axles look like Traxxas. Gotcha. Bob from RC Road said, "Go adjust the AC." I'm trying to tell you, I need to. Don't suffer. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, I feel it getting a little nippy in here. You know what? Let me go adjust this AC and make a bathroom break all at once. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Jimbo from Jim RC and Bike said, I got the 1.3 wheels on my juiced up. Dead air. LOL. Ty's awesome. Appreciate that. Jimbo from Jim's RC and Bike said the stock 1.2 wheels fit on a 1.3 wheels too. Matt from Matt said Amazon has the T Hunter for $100. Nice. What's going on, Randy? Are you on the highway, my friend? If you are, please put the phone down. I hope you're at home with the family, stationary. VDVC said too hot. I'm sleep, too cold. I'm shivering and sniffling. I think I cleaned this old 1400 BTU window unit too well. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, them window units, man, that thing's put out some super cold air. A Foreman said, Jimbo, I did too on my juiced up. Jimbo from Jim's RC and Bike said, nice aid. I have to check it out. Let me see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hour and 44 minutes in, 25 in the chat. Don't forget to smash the like button if you haven't already. Don't forget to come hang out every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday in the Fun Zone. Friday night on the More Urban Legend RC channel, where I do a little bit of flying here and there, and a little bit of crashing because I push it to the limit, fellas. You know how I do. No problem. Fly 327 said later fun zone. Gotta skate. We appreciate you hanging out with us. You have a good evening, and we'll catch you on the next one. Yes, sir. Randy said, I see the granite has made the spinny stand. Yeah, I just fixed it. I put the arm on it and the shock from when I crashed it last time I had it out at the park trying to do that speed run and tumbled into that pole. Had to grab some arms from Jenny's RC. You know how I go. Had to get 4 arms for $16 instead of 2 for 14 or something like that. So I got the 4 arms from Jenny's. The shock was broken. Where is it at? I literally was just looking at it. What did I do with it? Oh, this is what broke. I can show y'all exactly what broke. All right, so when I crashed my granite, right, the top of the shock cap, basically the top of the plastic top of the shock body broke off, right? This right here. So what I did was I had this bent up shock from that old Typhon, that clapped out Typhon that I bought. And basically I took the shock apart, you know what I mean, and pulled this metal part out and swapped out this plastic part right here. You know how to take these things apart. You use the little pistol grip tool and put the part down here, take the spring off and put the little part down here and twist it. And it basically comes apart. That way you can add oil in it or whatever. And I just pulled the body off, swapped the bodies, slapped the arm on there. We back in the game. So I can drive the granite again. Yes, sir. Definitely can drive the granite once again, fellas. Okay, Matthewson said, hey, Jim, what's the difference in the 1.0 and the 1.0 plus tires height and width? I don't know. That's a good question. And the 1.0s and the 1.0 plus. I don't know. Everybody saying peace out the fly. RC Rose said, does Jenny's deliver very fast? To me, I get it in 3 to 4 days. Yeah, I get it in 3 to 4 days from Jenny's. I mean, Jenny's is the best place to go to get you some RC parts. The reason why I say that is they taking apart brand new RC cars, you know? So by them parting out brand new RC cars, the prices are slightly better than buying a new armor part in the package. Because you think about it, okay, I'm gonna break this down. Let's get it. Let's pull it up on the screen. Jenny's RC. We're gonna just use this for reference. Let me get this on the screen. Yeah, this is just for reference right here, right? Okay. So granite axles, 4 axles, $29, right? Now let's type in armor granite axles. Nope, not what I was looking for. Oh, I didn't type in granite. I just typed in armor axles. Jeez Louise. Type in armor granite axles, they don't even pop up. What is this? Let's go back. Of course, I can't even pull it up. Jeez Louise. Let's just type, let's just copy this part number. ARA4302V24. Matter of fact, we might even just switch to a different part. Hold on. And that's for the two-wheel drive cars. Oh my goodness. They don't even have the plastic axles on here. All they got is metal axles to compare. Jeez Louise. I give up. It is what it is. Yeah, but yeah, I go to Jenny's all the time. You get bodies. Sometimes you get bodies and everything for much cheaper. Just got to look around, compare prices. Flyboys 305 said Matthew Senior, Randy, RC Empire, Texas, RC Roads, and Fly 327. Randy said, "Yep, I've been there, Ty." Jimbo said, "Nice, Ty." The dad said, "Reminder that super glue creates fumes." A Former said, "Jenny's RC is fast as chastity." I'm trying to tell you. Rink said, "Jenny's is quick. Lumadave is quick as well." I never tried Lumadave. Lumadave? Gotta look him up. Randy said, "Mr. Rose, always a pleasure." RC Rose said, "Not like the dark web, AliExpress waiting 3 months." Man, I usually it only take me 15, maybe 20 days to get something from AliExpress, but I haven't ordered anything in a while. No. VDVC said Jenny's has shock oil and other individual other initial field assembly grease too. No, they basically just have parts that the cars that they're taking apart, they just got the parts. RC Rose said, "That's great to know." Church Style giving the thumbs up. Randy said, "I'm missing one of my red caps. I had to rob one off my I had to rob a Gorgon to get my Typhon going. That sucks. I may have some in the bag. Let me look through my bag. I may have some loose ones because I threw a set of shots away, which I shouldn't have. Usually I don't throw away much, but sometimes I get overwhelmed and I'll be like, man, this got to go. It's out of here." The dad said Jenny is good for conversions too. Did my granite to outcast conversion for around 1/3 of the cost Horizon wanted. That's pretty good. Randy said at that price you might as well buy an entire set of Amazon specials. VDVC said that's exactly how I converted my Outcast 4SV2 to a Creighton 4SV2 after the chassis debacle. Matthew Senior said, anyone here with a Cross RC? RC Road said it looks like a great alternative to other places. Yeah, hey, I tell everybody go to Jenny's, man. You could get a better deal. VDVC said, but I do miss the ability to backflip off a crack on the sidewalk. Okay. Matthew Senior said, anyone have the Cross RC crawler? We'll pull that up in a second. No problem. Randy said, well, I've got to get back to the family time. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. No problem. Okay. Rink said, Luma Dave 35 on eBay. RC Road said, okay, Randy, good times. Dwayne said, Matthew, I want the tow truck that they have. Oh, the tow truck that Cross RC has? Gotcha. The dad said, VDVC, I got the Creighton chassis too. I figured once I tried this setup, I can swap to that chassis. Gotcha. OG Nitro said, I should get a discount for as many people I've turned on to Lumadave on eBay. RC Rose said, I ordered an aquatic truck and a drone, tons of shrink sleeve, all for less than a lunch. Just takes a while to get and probably made out of bamboo. Dwayne said the Cross RC Emo X3 is the one I want. VDVC said take a look at Jenny's again for the shock oil and grease. Switch it to the highest sorting, and I bought some. Oh, bought some from them to meet the free shipping amount. Gotcha. Dave from Crazy Car said, hey, what's going on, Crazy Car? How you doing? RC Rose said, check your credit card points as you buy. LOL. Matthew Singer said, which tow truck, the rollback or the boom? Dwayne said, the boom truck. Nice. Very cool. OG Nitro said, I love the fact that Notorious 6S can do standing backflips on grass. Very cool. Shout out to everybody in chat. I see everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to y'all in the chat. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Oh, we hiccups. Dwayne said, order Emo X5. Let's see. Cross RC, Emo X3 or X5. Let's pull up the Cross RC. Ooh. I feel you on this, big boy. I feel you, my guy, on this one. Woo, wee. Hey. I feel you on this one, Dwayne. Yes, sir. Now, this is sweet. Jeez Louise, this thing is sweet. I like that right there. I'm telling you, I like that one, fellas. And this the Emo X5, $649.99. Man, that thing is nice. Got some flex on it. Yeah, that's nice. I like that one. I like that one. Let me see where we at. VDVC said for RC grass is grippier than the street. Full scale cars are the opposite. Torque and weight ratios come into play. VDVC said on MT tires at least. J-Man said nice. J-Man said nice. That's really cool. That's a really cool truck. Never seen before. Yeah, these guys always come up with something. VDVC said, okay, I gotta add a 3D printer price and learning curve to my rock crawling budget. Hey, I don't know, man. It's up to you. But yeah, a 3D printer definitely come in handy if you're trying to make some rock crawler stuff. But at the same time, man, you can get popsicle sticks, like tongue depressors that the doctors have. Man, you can get a whole box of them things for a couple of dollars and a hot glue gun, and you can go to town. You can make all kinds of stuff, all kind of crawler courses. So, I mean, I wouldn't just say you have to have a 3D printer, man. You just got to be creative a little bit. Or you not only that, you can use the tongue depressors. You can use the cardboard boxes. J-Man used the cardboard boxes. Man, you can do a lot with these crawlers, man. Or you can go outside and just get some little sticks, some little twigs, and put something together. But, you know, if you're going to bring it inside the house, I would say tongue depressors and paint them, you know, paint them whatever color you want it. Dwayne said, I've wanted the X3 for about a year now. Then they come out with the X5. Let's see if we can pull up the X3. Emo X3. I put in E3. Oh, I pulled it up anyway. Hold on. What is the difference? The X3 is a 1/8 scale. What scale is the X5? It doesn't say. Both on 1/8 scale. So hold on. What's the difference? Let me get this one on the screen. They look nearly identical, but I'm sure it's a difference. Because I just did a quick glance. So I know if I look at it and study, there's going to be a difference. X3. Oh yeah, it's definitely a difference. Oh, I can see it already. The side is definitely different. Truck look a little different. Yeah, it's definitely different. But they both nice. $525 for the X3, and the X5 is $649. It's definitely a cool looking rig, fellas. Tow service. Tiger Cross RC. Nice. That's pretty stinking sweet right there, fellas. Pretty stinking sweet. Pretty stinking sweet. Dwayne said, oh, the European Unimog style. Rick said, I got to stay off eBay. Found a few RC10 GT deals. VD said, salute Urban Legend. No problem, bro. Rick said, anybody looking for one? Rick's always finding them deals. AliExpress has, Matthew said, AliExpress has so many unique RCs. It's just the replacements and the upgrade parts they lack. Absolutely. And like AliExpress got a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. Let me see. Dwayne said the difference is the back bed. Yeah, that's what I noticed. The bed was like on this one is black, on the other one it has like some red stuff on the side. Let's swap them out real quick. Yeah, see that's definitely different. The dad said, Matthew, that's my issue with most of the off brands. They have cool cars and trucks, but they need parts ASAP, not whenever they arrive. RC Road said, very nice. OG Nitro said, bought the same price as a capper. Yeah, I understand. The Fred in the house said, hey Ty, sorry, late to the show. No problem. Glad you were able to join. Dwayne said, Urban, check out the rollback tow truck from Cross RC. Jeez Louise. Now that's nice. The WT-4. Now let's put this one up on the screen. That thing looked really realistic right there. I'm telling you. Jeez Louise, they raised the bar on that one. What did I keep doing? Yeah, they raised the bar on that one. Crazy Quad said I ordered a little Hobby Plus Evo V2 Convoy to have fun with. Nice. Everybody speaking to everybody. OG National said, I told you he sends me about 5 deals a night. He already sent me 2. Rink's a bad influence. Rink said, does the boom and the winch work on the tow truck? Matthew Senior said, the dad facts. Everybody speaking to everybody. Matthew Senior said, the rollback is a kit. Michelle 8 said, I'm out for the night, guys. Work comes early. No problem. We definitely understand that. Dwayne said, Rinks, yes, they work. Has all kind of lights on it too. It's an 8-channel system. I think it's 8-channel. Everybody saying later to Michelle. That's super cool. What was that? Dave said he bought that Hobby Plus Evo 2 V2 Convoy. Oh, a C10. Let's get this up on the screen. 2 hours and 10 minutes in. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Shout out to the 22 in the chat. $129, pretty darn cool. 4x4 RTR trail crawler. It's got some serious body lines on that thing. Fender flared fenders and everything. Got like a major hood scoop on that thing. Jeez Louise. Look pretty cool though. Let's see where we at. Georgia Style, where were you at? I just was looking at that a little while ago. I just had it up. I literally just had that up on the screen a little while ago. You must have fell asleep. Close that page. I already closed that one already. Speed Demon said, Ty, check this call out. This might be my next one. It's the FCX 18 K10 flatbed or the pickup. They look nice. Let me pull it up. What did he say? FCX 18 K10. FCX 18 K10. I think that may be what J-Man got. Oh no. Look pretty darn scale. Got a driver in there and everything. Got a licensed body on it. Tell you that. Look like a real stinking truck. That look nice. That looks really nice. Not gonna lie, that looks really nice. Really, really nice. The Fred said, hey, OG, Bob from RC Rose, the dad, Dwayne, Crazy Quad Brothers, Matthew Senior, VDVC, Rinks, J-Man, Randy, Jersey Style, Abe Foreman, Jimbo from Jim's RC and Bikes, Fly 327, Big Nephew, OB, Michelle H. Michelle H said, Night the Dad. RC Rose said, what scale is the rollback? I've closed that page already. I think it was an 8th scale. OG Natural said, that might be in the future, working and wrenching, and boom, game changer. I feel you. Dwayne said 1/8 scale. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Rink said, I have a lot of forward bodies on my RCs. The tow truck might be a good idea. Why do I have your name in gray? It's supposed to be gray. Okay, Crazy Car said I went orange on it. Let me see. Dwayne said the red and white one, there is a 10th scale. The boom is the 1/8. Eight Foreman said not a bad first rig there. Yeah, it's definitely look good. Eight Foreman said the Evo 2 Convoy. Oh, okay, yeah, that what I was just showing a second ago. Crazy Quad said Hello Direct had a 10% off 10% off plus had 10% off plus a $10 off coupon. The Fred said, well, I broke down like a shotgun and I spit the 5 on the 1/7 scale 6S FMS Bronco. Yeah, just bashing it ordered one. Watt RC ordered one. And if I'm not mistaken, RC Hotspot ordered one too. Dwayne said, what scale is the Evo V2? J-Man said, yeah, I looked at that one. Like the looks neat from Hobby Plus. Okay, I was outside crawling with that a little while ago. Yeah. Out there crawling a little while ago. LOL. Gotcha. Check out the CR18 van. Very cool. Yeah, Dave got the CR18 van. Dave got a lot of them daggone Hobby Plus. Let me see. Dwayne said, Fred, I got the 1/12 scale version and it's cool. Matthew Jacinto said Hobby Plus 100. Absolutely. Flyboy 305 said, make sure you hit the like button, fellas. Absolutely. J-Man said, yeah, the FMS is cool. The bed door comes down. Speed Demon said, they nice. It does look like what Matthew Singh said. That looks like a hard body. I'm trying to tell you, definitely like a hard body to me. Got a lot of scale details on it for it not to be a hard body. But the mirrors hanging on the side like that, that's almost guaranteed hard body. Nice. Dwayne said the FMS truck has a working tailgate and interior. Very cool. Speed Demon said, Dwayne, that them FMS trucks look nice. RC Rose said the larger scale RC crawlers look so nice in videos. Yeah, the ones Pilot Ryan them putting together, them things looking sweet. Them 6 scales, they printing out them bodies, man. They doing their thing. Crazy Car said, yeah, Jersey, I have the HP Rock Van. I was just curious because some people got blue letters and I got gray letters, and some other people got gray. I was wondering why. I've been a supporter for a while. Because these people been around almost a whole year. That's why. Them people been, have you, I ain't trying to put you on the spot, bro, but these people been around for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? Two hours and 17 minutes. Yep, we about to end this one in 3 minutes. Crazy Car said Evo V2 is a 118. Dwayne Rink said 52 likes. Let's go. 8 more. 8 more hit to go. 8 more to hit. Yeah, 8 more will hit that 60 ball. Rick said 52 likes. Let's get 8 more to hit 60. Get off the wall, people. The Fred said nice. Dwayne. Crazy Car said the Rock Van. Jersey Style said yes, Rock Van crazy. Matthew Singh said the Rock Van has new colors. J-Man said, my wife texted me. J-Man said, hey, Dwayne, what brand of aftermarket stuff works on the Hobby Plus, like the tracks and stuff fits on it, fits on them? Sean Spike said, I'm getting that purple Quake. VDVC said, put crawler wheels on the AMX 12. It's fun. AMX 12 for fun. Might put the 12-tooth pin on it to go with the 38-tooth TRX 4 spur. I think the 6 Hobby Wing BL 120 and the rocket motor can handle some modest obstacles. That is too funny. RC Rose said, Ty's like the mothership of our channels. He really helps us. I try to help everybody, man. I want everybody to win, bro. I don't want to see nobody lose or like get burnt out or for YouTube fatigue and all that stuff. I'd rather see everybody win. I mean, I get a kick out of seeing people win, honestly. VDVC said 100 RC roads. Crazy Quad said just in a bunch of Fury Techs and others for hobby part. Bela RC said switch the counts to give you another thumbs up. Appreciate that. The Fred. Dwayne said J-Man on what? Across RC. J-Man said K Dave thumbs up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody for coming hanging out with me. You guys are absolutely awesome. 2 hours and 20 minutes in. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me see. Let me see. What's she talking about? Oh my goodness, that is too funny. Hold on. I got some photos. No, I'm not in trouble. No, I'm not in trouble. VDVC said I should record more, but I need to edit all this old footage. I understand. What? Got you. Yeah, today was Linden's birthday, fellas. So everybody told him happy birthday. I don't know if he's in the chat or hanging out listening or what, but I doubt it. Not on his birthday. The wife probably said, "No, sir. You better not log into YouTube at all. You better not even listen tonight." I thought I had an email, but I can't even find it. I don't know what's going on. I know I just got it. May have come from somewhere else. Oh yeah, Jet Dosito, bro. Listen, I just got a message. Oh yeah, I'm calling you out, bro. You gonna call me out and ask me? Hold on. First thing is, bro, I got a lot going on, bro. Hold on. No. First thing you come in here, you keep asking me about this daggone why you gray? Bro, I show pictures. You ain't in here to watch it. What we talking about, right? Then you come here asking about the same thing. So clearly you ain't been in here all night. So you want special treatment. Then you keep talking, about I ain't watching none of your videos, talking about support. Bro, you ain't gotta come back, bro. You know what? I'm finna end this live stream before I say something that I don't need to say. Bro, don't never come at me like that again, bro. For real. For real. But I'm about to end it because I don't want to get disrespectful to nobody. But, bro, I don't appreciate that at all, bro. I do not appreciate that at all, bro. Whew. Bro, I don't appreciate that. I promise you I don't appreciate that, bro. I promise you. You know what? We'll see you next live, man. You might as well not. Don't even say nothing else tonight. We'll see you next live, bro. We'll see you next live, bro. We'll see you next live, bro. I really don't appreciate that, bro. Students ask me, bro, you got 8,000 subscribers. You got 8,000 subscribers. You should have people watching your content already. You should have people watching your content already. I really cannot believe you even tried me like that tonight, bro. You are too disrespectful, my boy. I promise. You've been trying to be disrespectful, been trying to say little slick little stuff here and there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and now you got me kind of out of character saying stuff right now, but yo, I really don't appreciate that. And you can go somewhere else, man. You ain't even got to come back ever. Ever. You don't ever have to come back. Ever. I promise. Never got to come back, bro. Yeah, you out of here forever. Don't message me no more, bro. Don't message me no more, bro. Jersey Style, do not message me no more, bro. Do not message me no more. No more. No more. Ejectocito, bro. Don't come back. Don't even come back. You can leave. You ain't got to come back. You messing me talking about support. Bro, I ain't had time to watch nobody video. Ask any of these dudes in the chat, have I watched their videos lately? Bro, I ain't had time. You don't know what nobody going through outside of YouTube, bro. And you gonna message me talking about some daggone, you gonna message me talking about some daggone support? Bro, you can leave. You can leave. You don't even stay the whole live. You be in and out all night anyway. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta go anyway, man. I need to go chill with my wife. I wasn't even supposed to be on live tonight anyway. She told me to come in here and do this live, bro. So I'm about to end this. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. You guys are absolutely awesome. Yo, I don't know what's wrong with these people. I don't know what's getting in these people. Dude talking about he been supporting. Dude, these people been over here for years, bro. These people deserve wrenches, bro. You don't deserve no wrench. You ain't done nothing to deserve a wrench. A trip, man. I appreciate all y'all guys. You guys are awesome, man. I appreciate everybody. I ain't gonna go on with this. Because he done straight changed my whole attitude of how, you know what I mean, how I conduct my business. But I appreciate you guys. Till next time, get out there and drive your RCs, fly your drones, fly your planes and your drones. You got a boat, put it in the water, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace. Chastity, speed thermometers, ejectocito, cuz, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.